guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. I hope you're all happy and well. Happy Friday. It's Friday Freebie Day. This is number 247. So lovely, lovely. Now this one I had to put a little pussycat in it because we did one with the dog, we did one with the birds, and now I have to do one with the cat, and that was for our lovely vintage postcards, or our vintage photos I mean. So they were the birds from last week. So we did cats before, so I didn't do a Friday freebie with our cat, so I thought I can't leave our little pussycat out, so we did this one today. Now this one is going to be a little bookmark with a bit of a difference. So I'm looking forward to showing you making this one. So again, we have got this one for the Friday freebie. Now if you are not in the group, the Friday freebie group, the Facebook group, I have a link under the video. I would like you to answer some of the questions in there as well before you join, because then I know you're genuine and you're not one of those little bot things, so that would be really good. So just answer a couple of questions, and you can come in there, you can print off some digitals in there, the freebies, and then so we've got that one, and then I have the one for our lovely Ko-fis, my one-off and monthly supporters. So this is one for you. Oopsie daisy, you can see I printed on the back already. So then we've got this one. So this little pussycat has got looking out through little books. So I thought that was quite good because we're doing a bookmark. And this is going to be a paper clip. So let's just get on and make it. Or actually, what I wanted to do, I'm going to show you that in a minute, but I've got some papers. Now, we did this one. I normally use papers from a kit that I've made, but we did this one a little bit the other way around. I made the papers to go into these little bookmarks, and then I loved them. I thought they were so nice that we made some papers. So I'm just going to quickly show you that, because normally I do it the other way around, as you probably would. Now, I have printed on the back of these as well, so do forgive me if I've not got them all here, if you know what I mean. I tried to put them in order so we can see all of them. You've got 12 pages and they're beautiful. They're sort of more of a vintage rose, but they are absolutely lovely. I love them. So these are beautiful. I'm just loving papers at the moment, just I mean, because I just make, because I like to make all sorts of things and not just do journals. So I just love roses and shabby papers, but this is sort of like a bit of an in-between shabby and vintage, which is beautiful, and a lot of bit of text in there, a little bit of script, which is really nice as well. So I'm hoping none of those were doubled up. Look at that, isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I think this one is probably one of my favorites. I just love it. So hopefully I haven't doubled up, because what I do, I put them in my printer and I print one side, and then I put them back in and I go backwards, if you know what I mean. So the first one will have the last one on. So that's how I, you know, print them all. But we did get a bit muddled and one was left over. I don't know how I did that, but that's okay. It all turned out. It doesn't matter what's on the back anyway. So this is, I've got one ready to go. So this one is the Ko-fi, and this one is the Friday freebie. So look at that. It's just beautiful. So that's our little paper clip. And then this one, I've done it two different ways actually. This is a bookmark which turns into sort of like a journaling spot. So you can put it this way and you can journal all the way along there. It folds up, and then look at that. And then you pop your little paper clip on the top like that. And I've got a little bit of the wool. And what's it called? It's fibres, isn't it? These little ones here. I've got a little box of them here. I thought they were quite nice, because it's like, you know, you have wool for a cat, don't you? They supposedly play with balls of wool. So I thought that was quite nice for the top. So I put 3 of them on that one. This is the other one. Let's just read that. Now, it's very small writing, so you might need your magnifying glass to read these. But it says, The Curious History of Cats. Illustrated tales. So that's what that, it's a little cat one. It's supposed to be like a little book. to go on your bookmark. And then this one says The Domestic Feline and Other Tales. So that's another little book. Little book to go on our bookmark. So this one I've just folded up, but I've cut the other piece in two. So I've made it into a little pocket. I've just put some random bits of ephemera in there. So I've made them into sort of little tuck spots, which I actually like this one better, which is great, isn't it? I do like that. And then you just fold that up, pop that back on again, and then you've got your little bookmark, and you can even put this on the top of your page. Just, I mean, clip it to a page. But I just think that's really nice. I do like that. So, which one shall we do? I might cut one of these in half, actually. Should we do the one that's cut in half? Because the way you would do it is just lie them down like that and attach these two pieces and then just fold it up. But what you want to do, because I've given you three, I don't know which one you would want to put on the front. So you could have that as your front, that one, or that one as your front. So when you put on your little cat, so you can have it on that one, or that one, you want to do the middle one or the last one, you want to cut just a tiny little bit off, just I mean, as you fold it up, so this will fit in, if you know what I mean. But I haven't made one slightly smaller because I don't know which one. You can mix and match, you can make them three different ones. It's entirely up to you, but we'll do that in a second. So let's just make a quick paper clip first. So I'm going to, again, just fold that in half, like that, little booklet. I'm going to take a little bit of scrap paper from a little box in here. What we got, I only want a little piece. Oh, do you think that will work? Oh, look at that. Oh, it's pretty good sizing. So let's put that on there. We will get the paper clip. Oops. Wasn't ready for my paper clips then. Let's take this. So guys, busy weekend ahead of you. We are going out. What are we doing? We're going out with some friends at the weekend, which will be nice, going out to dinner. I'm going to just leave a little bit over the top like that, like I normally do, and then cut a tiny little nick out of here. Now you don't have to do this. You could just put your paper clip on as normal, but I'm going to just take a tiny little slit out of the top. Just ink that up. So when you open it up, you've got a tiny little hole just through there, like that. And that's where our little paper clip goes. Pops through that hole, like that. So that fits on. Well, it's not very in the middle, is it? But I don't think that really matters. I don't think it really matters. There we go. So that fits on. So you've got little hole, little loop at the top, and then we're just going to glue that down. So the best way is just to glue your piece that's sticking down. Oopsie daisy. Like that. Pop my lid back on. Squash that down. And then we'll do the back. Lift up the back. And glue the back. Yes, we're going out to lunch, but apparently we're supposed to be having lots of rain. So I'm hoping that it's going to be nice, but we shall see. So that's about all we're doing this weekend. I don't have any other plans. So I'm just going to snip this up. If you've got little hangy over bits, just snip those off. There we go. So that's our... Oh, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to just make the back piece slightly shorter, like I normally do, just so it makes it a little bit easier to go over the top of the page. So you've got like a little gap there. Just ink that up, like that. And then we will pop a little bit of this. Pop those over there. A little bit of this. What colours did I use? I used the brown. I'm quite liking this one. Oh, that blue's quite nice. blue's quite nice, but I also like this sort of colour. That goes quite well, doesn't it? I've got my little hook there because this is not the easiest stuff to go through a little loop of your paper clip. So I'm going to just open it up. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm going to put my little crochet hook through there. I'm going to grab the wool like that and pull it through. And then I'm going to take this, let's find the little hole, put that through there. Oop! You can grab it with your hook if you want to. I'm just going to just cut that off down there. Oh, my scissors aren't very sharp. I don't think they're the ones I use. And then you can just pull that through. Then we don't need all of that. And then just pull that out. There we go. I don't really need it that long actually. Let's my other scissors. I think these are the ones. They're the ones I want. Where's my scissors gone? Oh, they're behind me. Of course. Where else would they be? There we go. That's better. Look, we've got a little fluffy top. Now again, you can put lace or whatever in there. Like that. Put that back on and pop it in our little pot. Right, throw those little bits away. I have a great big bin bag of stuff beside me. I've just emptied my bin because it was overflowing. So I've got a great big bin bag that I've got to go through to recycle. Gosh, I can't speak today. It's because I'm thinking. Oh, look at that. That fits really perfect too. I don't know what size these are. What size is that? 6 centimetres. That is. So what's that? 6 centimetres is 2.5 inches? No, more than that, isn't it? 5 is 2. Yeah, about 2.5. Well, I need that. Right, so what I'm going to do, shall I cut one of these in half? Shall I put that one on the back? I quite like this little pussycat on there like that. But I think I'm going to put you on there like that. So you've got 2 little roses. I'm going to have that one on the back and I'm going to cut this one in half and make some pockets. I think it's that way. It's got a little bit of writing on it. No, it is that way. It's got a little bit of text under there. I don't think that doesn't quite fit on there. Let me get this one out. I'm going to snip it down the middle. So that's about 6, yeah. So we need to do it about 3. Doesn't really matter if one is slightly bigger than the other one. I'm going to slice that down the middle like that, and then I'm going to, I'll get myself all muddled up. Let's just give these a little bit of an ink around here. Yes, where was I? We're going out, aren't we? We're going out with some friends, so that will be really nice. And then Sunday, not sure what we're doing Sunday. All depends if that rain comes. My daughter said they had a tornado in where she is in Spain, in La Manga. But it sort of like fizzled off, luckily. But she said the weather is dreadful. It's absolutely pouring, so I'm not sure whether that's on our way to us. But hopefully it will sort of like go off to sea, because we don't want that coming this way. I would like the nice sunshine. Our wind, although it's May now, it's just become May, obviously. The wind is still really cold. It's rather chilly. So we had our door open downstairs earlier, and we had to close it because it was a big howling gale coming through there. Right, so I've cut this one in half. Look, this one's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these down like that. I'm going to get another piece. I'm just going to fold this up. I'm just going to make like a little hinge on here. So just fold a random piece of paper in half, just a little bit of scrap paper. I'm going to do that. That's how I'm going to measure, and then we're going to just snip that little bit off like that. Put that down. Right, we need to make sure that's up the right way and that's up the right way. So once up the right way, we want to do that like that. So the two bottoms are together. A little bit of glue this way, isn't it? On here. Like that. Put that down. Oh, we went out yesterday. That's what I was going to say to you guys. We went out yesterday and I bought pots and pans. How exciting is that? They are fabulous because we've got our new cooker, and it's got the, I can't remember what it's called now. I don't know, guys. I'm brain dead today. It's gone. But we've got a new cooker top and it's lovely, really, really nice. So we've got some nice new pots and pans to go on there. So that's about exciting. What else did we do? Oh, I did buy some more plastic drawers because I've got, you know, the plastic drawers that I have my fabric and bits and pieces in. I bought another 2 of those, one with 2 drawers and one with 3 drawers. They're sort of like so big, they're nice size. And I'm going to put all my sewing stuff in them because I've got a big mess over there. So I'm going to put some sewing things in there, like all my needles and cotton and needles and things like your little feet for the machine and stuff. So it might tidy my sort of like sewing table up a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to put these together because I need to cut a little bit off the end, which I didn't do, just because it's on the middle. It just needs a slight bit because then it won't sort of like fold over a little bit. So we want just a little smidgen off there, so we can put one here and then this one. Is that the right way? Down this way, like that. So I need to glue along here. I know it's only a tiny little tuck, but I think you can still get some little journal cards and stuff in there. It's just a different way of doing it. You can also cut it down the middle. Oopsie daisy. You can also cut it this way and have a pocket here and a pocket there. You know, there's lots of, oh gosh, I stuck it to the desk. Lots of different ways you can do it. Like that. Put that on. Just move you down slightly. There we go. That's that one, and then we put this one on here. So it's just like a sort of a flippy flappy, isn't it? Bookmark, which is a little paper clip to hold it together at the top. I need to get my little glue thingy out again. That end on that one is quite big. Put that one on there. There we go. So pretty. These papers are so pretty. And they go so nicely with the vintage animals, don't they? The little dogs and cats. Look at that. That's really lovely. Do you know what I mean? You could print off a few more little thinny, because we made these sort of a bit thin, so you know they could just stick in there. But I love it. I do love it. Now, let's put you on there in between. Do we want anything? Do you know, I don't think I'm going to put anything on there. I did put, where have they gone? Oh, right beside me. I didn't put anything on this one, but I popped a little bit of lacy stuff on there. But I really don't think I need to, because it's going to go in your journal. So we don't want it big and thick and bulky, do we? We want to try and make it nice and flat. Pop those in between those two roses like that. Just so pretty. Put that in there. Put that on there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? I love it. So that's that one. Do you know, I think I might actually make the other one and just show you. This one, I'm going to quickly cut this out, guys, because we haven't been very long. And I'll make the 3 one where it flips up and folds up. I should really do this with my guillotine, shouldn't I? But I'd quickly cut this out. Yeah, I've got those awful scissors. Awful scissors. I'm going to use it with these. I think I've got something sticky on them. I don't know why. They look a bit wet. They're not. I don't know what I've got on them. Could be anything. Couldn't it? Absolutely anything. Oh, well, we were out yesterday. We stopped off for a nice coffee and we had a lovely big cinnamon bun. Oh, it was so good. It was so tasty. I was very tempted to get some to bring home, but we like cake too much, and I thought, you know, we eat enough of it. I'm dreadful. I got such a sweet tooth. Andy has as well. So we quite like a bit of cake or a biscuit with our cup of coffee. But it was so yummy. It was delicious. So that's those bits. I didn't cut that one very well, did I? And what else did I get? I went into the shop. I don't know whether you guys have Pepco. It's just a real cheap little shop. It's really quite good. We got some, what are they called? Glass sundae glasses. Do you know what they are? They ice cream sundae glasses. So they're sort of like a cone shape. I was going to get some off Amazon, and my gosh, they're really expensive. The ones I was looking at, I couldn't get any glass ones, but you got 4 for like 30 euros. And I thought that was quite expensive. And they weren't very big. These ones were 2 euros each, and they looked really good. So I bought 6, because obviously we got the girls coming for the summer. And you know, we can have ice cream sundaes with fresh fruit and cream. So, oh, I liked those. I liked the idea of that. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? So yeah, it's not long. They're going to be here. Well, it's got a couple of months yet. They'll be here at the end of July. The end of July, and then me and my daughter are going to see a concert. We went to a concert last year here, and they got another summer concert. So me and my daughter are off to that as well. So that will be a nice evening out, which will be lovely. So, what else have I got to say? I get such in a sort of crafty zone that I forget sometimes of, you know, tell you about what I'm up to, if you're interested in what I have to say, where I've been. Oh, I do as well. I need to get some beds, because our sunbeds aren't very good at the moment. But they're really expensive as well. Everything's so expensive. But, you know, we shall see. I should have got them last year. It's something that I should have got really at the end of the summer, isn't it? A sunbed. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to, what did I put? This one. I put this one on the front, didn't I? Which was that one, so I might change it up for that one. Or should I put that one? Where's our cat? See, look, they look nice on all of them, don't they? It's this little one. We have this little one. We have this little one. I'm going to put it on this one, I think, because I like those roses on the front. Which way up? This way? I don't think it really matters. So what we're going to do, we're going to attach all three together. So this one has got to go this way. And then your middle one has got to go this way. So I'm going to attach these two together. And then this is the one where you have to cut just a tiny little bit off. So I'm going to do that now. Not that it really matters whether it's the top or the bottom. Just so it fits in a little bit better. So let's just make a little hingy thing. What have I got? I've got these smaller bits in here. See, having this little box looks like I'm tidy, but I'm not really. Okay, let's just cut a little bit off this. We need two. So let's just, oh, let's put that back in there. That can go in the bin, that can go over there. Right, so I've got two little pieces like that. We're just going to make a couple of little hinges. So just fold them in half and then fold this one in half. It doesn't matter about the length because you can cut them to size like that. I'm going to take this, pop that on there. Oh, that's the straight side. Let's go on there. Snip that off. Do the same with this one. Like that. Snip that off. Perfect. Right, we need those two, but not these two. Right, do you think these are up the right way? I didn't really move them, did I? So we'll have a little bit of glue on here. Another little hinge. Hold that down. On there like that. Again, you can use a little bit of washi tape. Actually, I could have used washi tape, couldn't I? So I got all that lovely washi tape from Journal Say. Oh, I didn't think about that. Never mind. So if you've got washi tape, use some of that. There we go. Make sure they're lined up nicely. They're lined up. It's lined up. Okay, so that's our front. That's our back, and then we're just going to add our little middle bit in, which is going to go down that way. So we need to do this way, don't we? So let's take our glue. Glue the little hinge. That on. A little bit of glue on there. Then I'm going to take this and just stick that onto there like that. Nice and simple. So then these just open up like that. So that folds in and that folds up like that. And then you just pop your little paper clip on there. Oh, so simple, and such a lot of journaling space in such a little foldy up, flippity doodah. Right, let's make the quick paper clip on this one. Pop that down. I love these little pushy cats. So when you'll see this better when you get home with little fat cat. Little fat cat he is. This will work, won't it? Take that off. Little paper clip. Like that. pop you in the middle. Oh no, we need to go up a little bit higher. There we go. Let's make a little hole in here, like that. Pop that through. These are so simple to make. So guys, I hope you've made lots of paper clips. If you are new, this is a really lovely way to make, a simple way to make a paper clip. If you are somebody that just watches, give it a go. Give it a go, because it's really simple. I'm sure you've got some paper clips somewhere. Rummaged in the back of your drawer. You must have a little paper clip. And then you can just get, if you don't have any digital papers or anything, just get a magazine, cut out a little picture, a little bit of glue, make yourself a pretty little paper clip. There we go. Just chop those little bits off. You don't need those. And then I'm just going to just snip that little end off. And give that a little bit. Again, you can round the corners if you wanted to round the corners, but I'm not going to on this because it's a little book, isn't it? So we don't want little round corners. Did I ink this? I did, didn't I? Okay, let's pop a little pussycat on there. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at that, so lovely. Little bit of glue. Make sure I'm up the right way. Yes. Pop you on there. And again, decorate them with whatever you like, but I'm going to just be making just very simple ones so they stay flat in our journals. Shall we have another little bit of this? Shall we have a little bit of that? It's a bit thick, isn't it? What should we go for? Decisions. Decisions. I kind of like this, but it doesn't really go, does it? Blue. Could have blue, or we could have, oh, let's go for this one. I think this is probably a bit better, isn't it? I've got lots. I don't think I need it that thick. I'm going to just use this bit. Oh, where's our little paper clips? I'm just going to pop the crochet hook through, grab that if I can, like that. Oopsie daisy. Pull it through. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I'm going to cut this piece off. There we go. Can't do it attached to that. Let's take this. Pop this through. Grab a little bit of thread. Pull that through like that. And then you go through that again, which is easier. And then just grab it and then pull it through, just like you would be crocheting anyway. You can tell that I'm not a very good crocheter. Oh, come on, through you come. There we go. There we go. See, even that's too long, we don't need that much. You only need a tiny bit. Pop that in the box. Oh, look at that little fluffy bit. And then we just close that together with our little thing. So we've got a little, looks like just a little, you can write on the back of there, which is lovely. So that opens up. You can journal on that bit, and you can journal on that bit. So fabulous. I love them, and I'm loving the papers. Oops. Do you see what I mean when I say this bit needs to be cut down just a little bit, just so it folds in there properly, so it doesn't buckle up. And then that one, oops, just fits on there like that. Fabulous. And then this is the one. Oh look, I've got all little bits everywhere. This one has got the pockets in. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So there we go, guys. Nice little 5-minute weekend project for you, and I am just loving these papers. So look, you can have them however you like. So, you know, if you're going to do a journal, you can make all your papers, all the covers on here different. And if you've got the cat ones or the animal ones, you can mix and match and make your own different little pussycat ones. So that's the papers. These papers will be in the shop. They're in the shop now, so they are just beautiful. I will be using those and making something from those. I've only got this one to show you because I've just made the one for the Ko-fis, but this is the Friday freebie, so do pop along to the Facebook group. All the details are under the video, and again, Ko-fis, you will obviously have both. If you're in the Facebook group, you can print this off, and also the one in Ko-fi, so do pop over and pick those up. But I am loving them. So there we go, guys. Do have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys, bye-bye.